new toys. So this is the 30 kg Vivo Anvil. Doesn't look too bad. It's got a Pritchell hull and a Hardy hull. Edges need dressing, which I'm going to do. The only questionable finish I can see on you really is this big divot there. It's quite deep, but it don't bother me. Should be more than enough for what I want to do with it. So plan is, got to get this on a stand now. Got to come up with an idea for that. I've got a 2-burner forge being sent over, which I got on Etsy. And we're going to start making things. Now I have got an old fence post. I'll try and use as a base. 450. So I've found these 2 offcuts which I've measured, and they look like they could actually line up. Nice. If I put the horn the front like that, all the main hammering is going to be over the center of the 3 posts, and then there's going to be light work either end, which is overhanging, which doesn't really matter. I reckon that's going to work. I'm going to have to get a specific file to do this. Oh no, Dremel. Gas pipe. Hot glove. Paintbrush. Nice. Two fire bricks. Nice. So I'm going to put one. So now the burner slots in the top. So it thinks you're supposed to, I say it thinks, it says you're supposed to wrap this in there. But even without the burner in place, it doesn't fit. I don't really want to go cutting it. Maybe. Right, I don't know if you can hear me. If you can't, probably good for you. But I really didn't want to go playing with this without a mask on. Jesus Christ. Don't know if this is what you're supposed to do, but it ain't fitting in there without a bit of trimming. Unless that's meant for there, which it would have still been tight. But that is going down, that's better. So I managed to squish down the insulation into the top of these bits. It wasn't very clear whether or not you had to actually rip it to fit, but I couldn't see any other way to get it to fit. I mean, it's pretty snug in there, but I'm sure that we need to put the refractory cement on top of this anyway. So I think that's the next bit now. I look like Breaking Bad in this. So the burners are not sticking out, but roughly flush with the insulation. That's the instructions there. We got 300 grams of this refractory coating, and it needs to go in with about 210 ml of water. I got to stir for 15 minutes and then I can apply it. Right then, so I need to find a stirrer. Doesn't seem to go yet. It hasn't been minute, granted. So the burner's been cemented now. I'm going to leave this dry overnight, come back tomorrow, check, make sure it's all dried off and gone hard. And And put the rest of the bits on there. So this is like 3 days down the line now, and this is what the cement looks like. It's still not rock hard. Now, there was nothing in the instructions that I had with the forge to say that it needed to be cured, but I had a look online and there were some things that were saying that it does need curing before you see it go hard. So hopefully after the first fire up and cool down, this should all stiffen up a bit then. It's still a little bit spongy. Right, I think everything's ready. This is the first time I've ever used a propane tank or anything like this, so I am sort of cacking myself, but there's only one way to learn how to do things, and that's do them. Now, the chokes are in the right position, the isolation valve is off. I've got the tank set to A pressure, but I got the tank off. So I'm gonna light something in the forge and then turn the gas on afterwards instead of doing it vice versa, because I don't like the idea of the propane building up while I'm faffing around trying to get something to work. There goes nothing. Well, it's on. We have fire. See the moisture burning off the cement. That's pretty cool. There's some sort of primal thing inside me that's obsessed with fire. I love it. See how long it takes to warm up. Ooh, he's changing colour. He's changing colour. Looks cool. That happened really quick. Oh, look at that. Red hot. Well, orange hot. Holy shit. Made a thing. Don't know what it is. Looks like a nail. Looks like a really shit nail. I'm gonna say I made a nail. Wonder how hot it is, because it looks very unassuming. I can't really feel much heat coming off it. Ooh. Still a little bit spicy. So for a first practice try, and to see if there are any niggles, it's not that bad. All I've done is draw out a bit of square bar. So these are all cut to the same length, 1 meter, and just start playing around and drawing out. I've probably added on 2 inches, which is pretty cool, really. Right, Right, in terms of things I think I need to make better for the setup, I put the forge on the table the wrong way. I wanted the isolated port to be at the back, to only be used when I need to use, need to heat up long stuff, but obviously you put it on the wrong way. So anvil I need to sort out. I need to fix it down properly and put it on something that's a bit wider at the base, I think. I thought because all the mass and all the force is going downward, it wouldn't really move that much, but obviously when you're walloping it, of course it's going to move. So I need to get a better base for that and actually fix the anvil to it properly too. But other than that, I think I'm ready. First thing I'm definitely doing is making tongs, those ones that I got with the forge. These suck. Little to no grip and they're just not comfortable to hold at all.